Oh my fucking god, time for a new vlog! How the fuck are we doing today, guys? I'm doing sexy and awesome. Thanks for always, never, ever fucking asking. Today is a historical day, and today we are vlogging kind of relatively late. Today has been kind of a lazy-ass day for myself. However, I've been actually kind of busy doing shit on and off the computer. Did a little spring cleaning around the house today. I threw away some nasty shit underneath my bed, and I just kind of, well, I was kind of like the woman today. Today I cooked, I made some fucking pasta, and I also vacuumed basically my room, living room, bathroom, and shit like that. Yeah, sometimes it's good to be the bitch. However, what's never good is losing money on Runescape, and today, kind of lost some money when going to God Wars and shit like that. It's really funny because God Wars on Ding Dong Cock Knockers, it's guaranteed. On 07, you're spending over 100k on fucking supplies, and there is no guarantee you will make that 100k back. You may make crap. Oh yes, and by the way, every hilt has crashed. I already knew it was gonna fucking happen. People just valued hilts too fucking high, and whoop! Hilts are going down, woohoo! Which means God Swords aren't going to be a gazillion billion dollars forever. Actually, they're more like, I think an AGS is like 125. I know Zami and Bandos are around like 35-ish. Sarah might be around 60. Actually, I take that back. And Armadale, let's go ahead and look at what the fucking Armadale price is right now. Last time I looked, people were selling for 125. However, that could very well change in the blink of a ball sack. Oh, okay, so it's still, people are still selling right around 125, 130, 135-ish and stuff. However, people were fucking selling the shit for over 200 mil when it first came out, so it's kind of really changed. Anyways, that video is on my main channel. As you basically see on the bung board, we achieved 95 divination, which is fucking amazing! I am at a happy place, and my happy place is getting me 75,000 EXP an hour. And I played RuneScape maybe for like a couple hours today. I've already made over 4 mil for my little balls of energies. So much goddamn money. There's actually 2 people with me right now on RuneScape. They both have 99 divination. However, they have like 22 mil EXP in the skill, and all they do is make money. I mean, it truly is a money-making skill. Otherwise, tomorrow, going to be uploading some crap, and that's basically pretty much about it. Crap and crap and crap. Alright, but otherwise, I should probably be most likely 96 divation, probably right around maybe Wednesday? Maybe before Wednesday? Maybe. It's in the final countdown, my friends. It really is. Will it happen before Halloween, which is next week? It very well could happen before Halloween. However, it's definitely going to happen before Thanksgiving, which I'm really happy. Otherwise, it's basically pretty much about it. Alright, so anyways, today we're basically going to be talking about armor and basically other type of crap on RuneScape. It's really funny because on RuneScape 2007, there's really no bitching and moaning over armor. I mean, you have Rune Armor, which the majority of motherfuckers go PKing in. You have Barrows Armor that you can do Slayer tasks in. You can basically do combat in. You can now go to God Wars with, you know, decent Barrows Armor. You have God Wars Armor that you can go to Jad with, etc., etc. And you can also go to fucking God Wars with. However, people on RuneScape 2007, it's a lot more simple and shit. On Evolution Ding Dong Cocks, Jagex has really made so many different types of armors, and they've really had to compensate over the years, because they add one new piece of armor, then they have to add a new boss. Because going to the Kelp Knight Queen on RuneScape 2007 really isn't going to be that difficult anymore if you're wearing full Bandos, because yes, Bandos armor is extremely better than Barrows Armor on RuneScape 2007. On EOC, it's in backwards land, and it's the opposite. The only difference, I believe, is that... Actually, I don't really know the difference. I know Barrows Armour gives you prayer. Bandos Armour, I don't really... All I know is that my full Varox that I go to Bandos with gives me more armor protection and HP than fucking actual Bandos Armour. I guess it's a different type of class. Like, one is defensive, one is offensive. However, they do the same fucking thing. Nobody gives a... I mean, it's retarded. Torva, the only difference between Barrows Armour and Torva is basically pretty much the simple fact that Torva gives a little bit more of an armor rating. However, you still have the same life points. The best armor, melee armor in the game, is that Tetsu fucking Chinese type armor that you get from ports and stuff. It takes about like 4, maybe 6 months to actually get a full set. It's untradeable. That is the best armor in the game. And what Jagex basically has to do is every time they add new armor to the game, they have to make a new boss. Because then the previous bosses become really, really easy to actually kill and shit. Same exact thing. Jagex adds fucking Dragor weapons. If you take Dragor weapons to the Kelp Knight King, then it becomes a hell of a lot easier. So they had to create Vago, Mr. T's and my bum, however you pronounce his name and shit. However, everything basically becomes really easy if you think about it. Torva, you go next, etc., etc. However, there's some talk about Jagex adding a deluxe, basically equipment you can add on to Barrows items. I believe it's something called Deluxe Barrows items or some shit like that. Haven't really had the time to read forum posts on it and shit. Not really sure if it's just a concept, you know, in the works and shit like that. However, Barrows Armour has really degraded on Evolution of Cox. Yes, degraded, not by wearing it, but just degraded by nobody really, I mean, people use it. However, the value of it has gone down significantly. I mean, on RuneScape 2007, Barrows Armours are, if you have full Guthans, you are God. You are God. Now, of course, if you have full Bandos, you are God times 10. However, basically, on present-day RuneScape, Barrows Armour really, compared to Torva, but then again, compared to Tetsu, really doesn't, mean shit. However, if Jagex were to upgrade Barrows Armour, you see, this is the one thing that affects everything else. And by the way, what was it? Prestige and shit. It's not gonna happen. The bottom vote is at like 38% for yes. It's not gonna be added to the game. Otherwise, besides that shit, okay, so basically adding items that you can add on. So basically, picture Barrows Armour as basically being like an upgraded version. If you guys remember the fucking gold trim, like, Dragon Full Helms, they don't really increase the armor rating whatsoever. They just make the armor look really cool. Now, I'm not really sure if the deluxe fucking shit is going to make Barrows items look cool, or if they're going to increase the armor rating. If they increase the armor rating, or they increase the fucking HP on the, armor, then Torva's going to drop. You're going to have, a lot more people are going to want to just get Tetsu armor. Or Barrows armor is basically going to rise up in price. I really don't see Barrows Armour ever rising up to what it used to be like on present-day RuneScape, like 10 mil or whatever. Just because, there's so many fucking Barrows items, and plus there's a lot better armor out there than Barrows. Not to mention if you really want to do 4 months of fucking ports. However, I've never done ports. I made a video on it. I did, like, maybe one thing, and then I said, this really isn't my thing and shit. But otherwise, yeah, adding to the game basically a deluxe version of Barrows Armour, it's really 50-50. I mean, if it's just something like gold trim, yeah, that's actually pretty fucking cool. However, if it's going to change the armor rating and hit points, not so cool because it's going to make Torva crash. You're going to have people with Torva basically cry their eyeballs out, and it's going to suck major titties. Yeah, that's basically pretty much about it. Alright, but otherwise, basically, like I said, new RuneScape videos tomorrow, and make sure you check out my Zamorak and God Wars video, which we went to Zamorak and God Wars in 2007 and got anally raped. It really wasn't a good time. But anyways, right now, I go to my rest of the video, some happy Hooba Hooba questions from you motherfuckers, where Hooba Hooba questions really don't rape people on RuneScape. However, they probably do rape your balls if you, well, don't have proper protection. Ask neverjahoo.com to be Yahoos, because if you do, well, then you will get raped by everything that is unholy out there. First, Hooba Hooba question. Hey, Number H, if you could tell Monmark one thing, what would it be? Ours username, Mr. Nice 236. Pretty sure I've seen this motherfucker on RuneScape floating around FC and shit like that. Alright, if I could tell Monmark one thing, or if I could ask Monmark one thing, essentially basically telling and asking someone, well, telling someone basically means, hey, you will do this, otherwise I'm going to chop your balls off. Asking someone is basically asking them a question. However, if I could ask fucking Monmark one, okay, the question was if I could tell Monmark one thing. I really wouldn't tell him basically pretty much anything. I would more so ask him a question. I would basically ask him the question, does he care that since 2011, the game has gone down by 4/5? Meaning back in 2007, there was actively over 368,000 people online. And now there's really only about 50,000 people actively on RuneScape and shit. So yeah, that's one thing that I would basically, fucking, say to him and shit. Next, Hooba question, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to multitask here. Alright, your name, Toxfire. Greetings, Nightmare. My question is, if you didn't make videos on YouTube, would you still be playing, RuneScape? I like pudding. Yes, I like fucking chocolate pudding as well. I don't know why this motherfucker added that into the goddamn question, but still. Alright, if I didn't make videos on YouTube, would I still be playing RuneScape? I really don't know that, it's because the whole reason why I started video making on YouTube back in 2008 was because I was very pissed off with, the way shit was being held on RuneScape and stuff. I remember, like, not playing RuneScape for about a good 7 months, and then I log back on RuneScape. There's a new skill, there's the Grand Exchange, there's no trade limit, just a lot of shit in general kind of really fucking pissed me off. So, basically keeping that in mind, the whole reason why I started video making was because of RuneScape. If I didn't make any RuneScape videos, would I still be playing RuneScape? Probably most likely not, because back in 2008, I was literally a fucking ball hair away from quitting, and then I started getting a big response on YouTube, and I'm like, you know, I'll kind of stick around for a little bit. So the answer is, yes, if I didn't make videos on YouTube, I probably wouldn't still be playing RuneScape and shit. Anyways, guys, if you got anything for me, you can leave it in nasty, dirty little comments. And that's basically pretty much about it. You can come and visit me at the 95 divination spot and shit, and we can basically tell some wonderful little jokes and grand old time. Otherwise, I'll see you motherfuckers later. Bye!